Blues legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Blue Noses from me.
Keep right on.
It's the Blues.
Come on.
Keep right on.
Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby.
Woodstock! Woodstock!
Come on, you Blue boys!
Just keep right on and shit on the villa.
Keep right on.
Hey, what's going on, Blue Noses? Not only did Blues win, not only did the Villa lose, not only am I off work, not only is it a phoning, I'm also having a couple of beers tonight. So we got a football phoning. I'm hoping that you guys can get your calls, get your opinions in, as always. I love the mixed opinions. I welcome this on this channel. Absolutely love it. So I'm hoping that you guys can call in and we get some new callers in as well. That'd be really good. We've got some guests on tonight. So our first guest that I'm going to bring on is the one and only Josh.
Oh, mate.
All right, son.
Not too bad, you?
Yeah, so mate, it's good to have you on, mate. It's good to have you back on again.
Get ourselves on now and get the corruption in later on. You know how it is.
Now, I just want to...
Good weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, it's been brilliant, mate. We've got a quiz at the end as well, have we, mate, that you've done the quiz again. So fair play for that, mate. I just want to ask, is it corrupt?
Always.
Mate.
Would it be a boy in blue quiz without it being corrupt?
That's it, mate. That's it. Fuming Tommy. Let's get our third guest on. It's only the Messiah.
Forever true to the royal blue.
All right, so
that's class.
You like it?
Forever true to the royal blue, mate. I absolutely love it, mate. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something a bit worse than that. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. How are you, mate? You okay?
No, mate. Yeah, it's good to get you on again, son.
Yeah, good, mate. Good to be back.
Good to have you back. Missed you last week,
mate. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, good to be back. Ready to go, mate. Ready to rock.
Ready to annoy some fans of your language.
I hope so. I know we've got the parental advisory on there, so we'll have to say what we like. That's our caveat, mate, isn't it?
And our fourth guest, or guests, shall I say, it's only the one and only Blue Tube.
To the royal blue.
Oh, that's original.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was
Love
going
it,
to say. Jay.
We want two separate ones.
Yeah. Let's pull that in.
It's good to have you on, lads.
How you doing?
We've missed you. Where have you been?
Well, you wouldn't let us on last time, would you? You didn't want us back. Something someone was telling me.
We always want you on, mate. We always want you on, boys.
We do.
And,
Can't have competitors.
No.
Hectic.
All it together, mate. And should we get our last guest on as well?
Go on.
Absolutely.
All I'm going to say is, Thomas Shelby, I ain't got nothing on this fella tonight. It's only Woody.
Mate.
Mug.
Let's give him a proper one.
Forever true to the royal blue.
Oh God. Trying to say
I'm loving it.
there.
You liking the sounds, boys?
Do you like my cat as well? Like I'm Don Corleone.
Love it, mate. Absolutely.
You
Brilliant.
can tell Jay's learnt some new technology. Getting sounds on. Last week was AI, this week it's sounds.
Yeah, it's fine.
What a weekend, boys.
It's been great.
What a weekend. We've
That time.
I don't know if you've seen, but sometimes it only happens on special occasions. We've got Tom Wagner here.
You and the AI.
You got too much time on your hands, Joe.
Never gets boring. That.
I know. Right, seriousness now. What a great weekend, boys. I'll start with you first, Josh. Your thoughts on the weekend? Obviously, the build-up with Wrexham, obviously putting us in a bit of a sticky situation pre-Portsmouth. And then obviously like the different views with Chris Davies. So what's your thoughts now, mate?
In the famous words of Troy Deeney, Blues won, Villa lost. It's a good weekend, isn't it? Can't get any better. I think for a while we've needed to kind of demolish a team like that and finish chances. Could have been 6-7-8-0, but I think beating Portsmouth 4-0 kind of stamped that point of we're getting better with the finishing, and it's all starting to click and gel. We had a discussion last week and we said we just need that moment for it to click and actually set in place of what's going on. And I think the starting 11 he went with for Portsmouth is potentially his strongest 11, and they seem to play really well. And yeah, good weekend. So good result, good goals. I don't know what he's done to the team, but to score 3 set pieces, that's not Birmingham City, and I don't think I've ever seen do that in a game before. But I like it, and it's something new.
We scored more, couldn't we?
You could have, yeah. I'm really, really gutted that Kyogo was offside again, because that is a great header, and it's just I put it in the group chat. Kyogo scores bangers only, but they're always offside. The guy needs to learn how to be onside.
Oh, no. What's he got to do to get a breakthrough, eh?
Yeah, I very impressed with Marvin Dutch in the first half. He seemed very comfortable slotting back in there. Very unlucky in the first couple of minutes not to score, and then obviously wins the penalty, which Stane misses. But not many negatives to take from the game, so quite a different one to actually come on and have a lot of positivity to say. So yeah, quite excited.
That's it, mate.
Good.
And this one, I'm looking forward to it because we spoke a few times the course of this season, haven't we, Woody? So, I mean, what's your thoughts? I know that you messaged me yesterday and you said it was one of the best performances of the season. But, like, just the build-up to it, like, and obviously a bit of pressure on Davies and such. What's your thoughts on the game? And then, obviously, before the game, like?
Well, what a difference one game makes. The feel-good factor has completely changed. And I think looking at the last few games prior to Portsmouth, I think what he's really done is really up the tempo, because the first 20, 25 minutes, we really took the kitchen sink at them and they had no answers. And we could have capitalised and gone in 2-3-0 at half time, and that would have been a reasonable scoreline. But what I liked about it, was the first time this season where I've seen Blues as a proper squad.
Yeah.
And we all just played to our strengths. And it looked like for the first time this season in my eyes that, yeah, they've clicked here, they've gelled. And the lineup I thought was really strong. And I think Marvin did really, really well with Jay up front. And wingers come in, everything was great. And I'll tell you something, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔, like whatever he's done, like to be a right back and to nail that place and to get man of the match, it's fantastic.
He was the best player yesterday, weren't he? And on the foot mob and stuff, and Salford score, he was the highest rated player as well. I mean, he's done well, hasn't he? But I'm sure that he played right back at Celtic a few times as well, though, didn't he?
Well, I think obviously he's trying to get Doyle into the team, but that's going to be hard to dislodge 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 and Pay, because we've always known him as the central midfielders. But having 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 at right back and keeping Bright out the team, kudos. I mean, he wasn't. The thing is, what I liked about it as well, he wasn't playing just as a right back. He was well up the pitch sometimes. I mean, he scored a goal. He was getting in on the right wing and crossing in as well. So he was everywhere.
Yeah. But
the whole performance, it wasn't like we was lucky. And I've always looked at the other games and we've got out of jail with the 90th minute plus goals. This is from minute one, and this was a proper team performance, and they deserve it.
𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 kind of gave me Ethan Laird vibes in the game with how high he was pushing. And I think that's what we miss with 𝒒a𝒑 is we haven't got a right back that'll actually attack. Where 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 was getting forward, like you said, into them higher positions, and sometimes there was a chance in the first half where he was the lone player in the middle of the box. And I feel like that's what Ethan Laird will bring. And I think Davis is going to have a tough decision when he comes back, whether you keep 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 there or you put Laird in that right back position. But he's definitely got something clicking with 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 at that right back, and it's like you say, it's definitely working. So why not?
Yeah. And we'll go to Rich, the one who walks on water. Got all the predictions right last season. What do you reckon, son?
Just eloquently put by the chaps who've just been speaking. It's just been it was just from start to finish. It was a joy to watch, wasn't it? That's a sort of performance that we know they can do. And I thought yesterday, Clara and Newman were just phenomenal. That partnership is something else, and that's what we expected at the start of the season. And I think with regards to 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆, that's definitely going to be. I think that's going to be his position, because that's the only way we can get Doyle into the side, because he won't drop 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆. And obviously, what he did last season, 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆, fair play. Davis is giving him every opportunity, but I just thought he looked really well balanced yesterday, and we just looked like we were going to score at every opportunity. Some people have said on the comments, not on here but on different channels, Portsmouth are a poor side, but yes, they're on a poor run of results, but they're a very good championship team. Let's be honest. So it was a really, really good result. I just thought it was just needed Kyogo to get that goal, which he didn't, which is unfortunate. But we keep saying as soon as he gets one, I think he'll bang them in, and that's the difference this season. If you've got a goal scorer that you pay £9-10 million for, you expect him to hit the back of the net and it gets you out of trouble. We unfortunately haven't had that so far this season. But as soon as he starts scoring and Dux keeps playing, I mean, he was outstanding yesterday. Yeah, he was. Like I said on the group chat, we've got a really, really good squad of players, and they're new to it, aren't they? They're new to they're new to the system. They're new to the club. It's only been 12 games with 12 new players or whatever. So it will happen, and it was just fantastic. But we need to back it up on Tuesday night. I don't care how well they're playing. I want them to. They've got to beat Millwall Tuesday.
Do you think it's a confidence thing with Kyogo, Rich, or do you think it's just that they're not playing to his strengths and stuff? Because like we mentioned on a few podcasts, he gets in the right positions and that doesn't need to run onto balls and stuff. I mean, what's your thoughts on that, mate?
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is a confidence thing, because he's getting into the positions to score. Maybe it's the communication. Obviously, like he was clearly offside yesterday. A lot of people were setting him to get back. So obviously, it was an offside goal. But I just think he's just been desperately unlucky, and I think it's just that's all it is, because he can score goals. He's proven that in the past, and he's just got to get one. It's like anything, and you get one, then you get the floodgates open. And who would have thought we'd have scored 3 set pieces yesterday? So whatever they're doing in training, he's definitely working. So I was really impressed yesterday. It's nice leaving the ground with a smile on my face for once.
Jonathan Ground's out.
Keep him, mate. Give me a new contract.
I seen a tweet that someone had photoshopped a shirt, and it said, "The saviour, the Lord, Jonathan Grounds." It was like Blues after scoring 3 set pieces. I was like, oh my God.
It's like Worcester said, that what a difference a day makes. What a difference one game makes.
So, and we'll go on to Blue Tube. Neil and Ben, what's your thoughts, lads, from yesterday? And obviously,
me personally, agree with everything the boys have said, but it's about what we can build on now, because we were just looking for that click, and I think this is just the start of us clicking, because like you say, we got Kyogo yet to come good. You can see the glimpses of brilliance from that kid, and once he just fine tunes that sort of adaptability to playing in the championship, just getting his runs timed a little bit better.
He's already quick as well.
He's got the speed. He frightens their defenses to death. He gets you those free kicks as well. He's here to score goals, but you look at what the free kick that we had from when he was fouled just by running at them. That's the other side of the game that we're going to sort of take from what he can give us as well. But it's about building on from. Look at what this one win has done for everybody. We're all on such a high, and I was asking myself. I did a video this morning, and I was sort of pinching myself and saying, "Are we reacting too quickly to this?" And we've got to take these. No, we've got to take every opportunity to get that positivity started, and I think this is the start of something big.
And how we've won as well, how emphatic it was, but also set pieces. Such a poor part of our game, not just attacking them, but defending them as well.
Yeah, defending them, yeah.
3 of our goals coming from set plays can only be a good thing. But I hope we haven't just used them all up in one game and that's it now.
Probably.
Jonathan Ground's out.
I think you've got to look at the situation as well. A lot of fans cried out for Neumann back in defence. And let's be honest, since him and Clara have been back in that defence, they have looked solid. And I think it's now Beadle behind. There's a photo that Millie posted on Twitter. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but there's a photo of Beadle and Clara together. Yeah. And people are like, this shows the passion that they've got and that they're trying to grind out everything they can for the win. And I looked at the photo and I thought, is that two people arguing at each other where a month ago we'd have all looked at that and gone, look at them, they're at each other's throats? Or is that two people that are at each other because they're just so passionate to get that win, and they're getting that win and they're getting the break that they both wanted, that it's not necessarily that anger towards each other, it's the kind of like hyping each other up to let's go and get on and push more. Because I think I've seen something that said it was about 5 minutes after that photo would have been taken roughly that we went and scored our first set piece. So it kind of pushed the whole team on, and I think we're starting to build them foundations now. I think from yesterday, the only negative I'd have taken was Gray seemed kind of out the game.
Yeah,
I think so. When Keshi come on, he made such an impact that potentially that's my change for Tuesday, would be Keshi for Gray. But apart from that, I think David's got the starting 11 spot on and the changes spot on that we did. So,
and the goals were all brilliant. Well taken as well, weren't they, lads? I mean, Iwata was off that corner at that angle as well. It was a well placed goal.
Didn't realise it was him at first, did he?
I know, yeah. But I do want to talk about the penalty though, lads, because I love Stansfield. Like, you know, I praise him till I'm blue in the face, but it annoyed me a little bit because not because he missed, but like I thought that maybe like Dutch or like somebody like Kyogo with maybe like a bit of confidence shy, it would have been good for somebody else to have taken a penalty. What's your thoughts on that, Josh and Mark? Do you agree or do you disagree? Or
yeah, so obviously you look at that first 10 minutes of the game, Dutch settled into that game really well, and I thought, guy needs a goal. Get him a goal here and he'll push on. Then he does that penalty, and I looked at the missus straight away and went, I'd be giving Dutch his penalty. Give him something to get him off the ground going. We all know what Stansfield can do. We all know what Stansfield will do. I want to see Dutch get a goal or someone different. Maybe Tommy in the penalty, someone like that. Okay, Kyogo went on the pitch, was he? So it's kind of like looking at who was on the pitch and thinking maybe Gray, maybe Roberts, maybe Doyle, Dutch.
I think hindsight's a good thing, though, isn't it? If Stano had scored that, we wouldn't have thought anything of it. It's just that we can look back now and say, yeah, possibly a really good idea, but I think what we were looking for, you probably put your house on Stano scoring that, really, wouldn't you, in the first?
But I said it for Hull, though, and I said to you, didn't I, Jay, that I would, even Hull one, I'd have given it Kyogo. As much as we sit and talk about, he scored that one. Yeah, because I think we need to look at giving other players the chance of getting.
That's what I mean.
Off the
because it's always Stansfield that takes him, and I just thought it would be nice if somebody else could have.
It's a good idea to have someone else that can take them, but I think that early in the game, because you can pretty much guarantee he's going to score, but he's going to miss them. And I'm not going to hold anything against him. It's not going to make a difference to him. I think he's confident enough to just move on.
I think it's up for players to decide on the pitch as well. I imagine if Dutch had wanted that penalty, he would have been able to take it because Dutch actually picked up the ball. And when he was carrying it, because we were right behind the goal, I thought, Dutch is going to take this one here. But he goes right to Stano, no problem whatsoever, hands in the ball. That's clearly the relationship that the lads have got. What was his name that we had last year? It took a few penalties. Dowell, wasn't it? Clearly there was no problem there. He must have wanted the penalty. Stan's like, go ahead, mate, take it. So if that's ever a case, I don't see why there'll be any.
I don't think there's ever an issue. I think you give it Stansfield the sake of Stansfield being known as our penalty taker, and every club has a designated penalty taker that they always say this person will. I just think you look at how Dutch started that game, and he started full of confidence. He was really, really in his element in that game. I feel like maybe just go in. Actually, mate, you take this one, get that goal, boost your confidence even more. Maybe you might get 2 or 3 in this game and it gives them that little bit. But like you said, Stansfield's going to miss some, and I'm not opposed to Stansfield taking penalties.
No,
get as many goals as you like. I just think it's a very poor penalty. And
it was a poor pen.
From his standards of previous ones, it's a very poor penalty. And I just kind of wondering what his mindset was for penalty. Maybe he just thought
the sitter straight afterwards as well. Sorry, Josh. The sitter straight afterwards when he was laid across the box and he scuffed that, didn't he? It wasn't.
That was even worse.
Yeah, that was worse.
It was. That was even worse.
Yeah.
A
I just
proper
think
effect in
maybe-
that penalty.
But if
I
he's
think
going to have an off day for any performance, that was it.
Do you know what though?
Yeah.
I mean, people are saying that. I mean, FootMob gave him quite a low score.
He didn't have a bad game.
I still think he had a great game. He put himself about. He was linking up really well.
Yeah.
And I just think that everyone else had raised their game that much that I think he just got swallowed into the background.
He put a great ball into the back post as well to Gray, where he should have scored really Gray, and he put it wide.
Iwata should have scored off that move. Stano had taken a quick throw in.
Yeah.
1-2 with Dutch, little back heel from Gray, and Iwata just fumbled it under his feet a little bit. You know, that would have been.
He won that. He took an extra touch, and that extra touch brought the keeper on too close to him.
I don't know if he got.
If he took it first time.
Under his feet, didn't it? That's what that touch was.
Yeah, but if he took it first time, like the amount of goal he had to score was vast.
The
just
other
that
chance, I think,
tonight, though.
the other chance you got to look at, and how did he miss? How did Gray miss that chance? Like half time,
it's easy to score, wasn't it?
I'm sat there going, we're going to have one of these days again where we're going to have like 20 odd chances. We're going to score 1 or 2 goals. And then that literally the first minute and 2 minutes of the second half, and he put it wide. And I'm like, that was beg of the back of the net. And then obviously then we're going to get the second and third. And I'm like, you sit there and you think about these chances. You're like, I'd rather you have an off day and miss those chances in these kind of games where we've scored 4. But if that was a game where it finished 1-0 and you're fighting for the points because it's relegation battling, Blues fans are known for it. We would have been sat there going, what the fuck was Gray doing? What the fuck are they doing here? What's this doing? I think we can have a little bit of a different look at it because we won so emphatic. But I still think like we had 19 shots. We should have had 7 or 8. And Portsmouth definitely were not on it. They were miles off the game. And I think we just still need that to be that little bit more clinical in front of goal when chances are coming in.
We could build on it now. That's what yesterday was about. Just laying the foundation, bit of a benchmark, and moving on from it now, building on this foundation.
That's why Millwall's so important. That'll be the huge test. Can we keep that momentum going? Because we thought with that Preston performance, can we go to Ashton Gate now and do it again? We've got such a good track record there, and that fell apart. So hopefully now we can keep some momentum going against Millwall.
I think the perks with Millwall is that we're at home.
Yeah,
and it's a tough ground to go to where. At home against Millwall, they're doing well, they're 4th. But I think against Millwall at home with a Royal Blues crowd, that is going to be a very tough game for them to come, especially when they've just had a 2-2 draw with Oxford. They didn't look very comfortable in that game at all. I feel like now we go and push that on. You get a result against Millwall, that sets us up really well to go to Middlesbrough on the weekend, who look like they can be beaten, but they have been the last couple of games. There's a way to beat them, and I feel like we get the win against Portsmouth, win against Millwall. We've got a chance of going and getting at least a point against Middlesbrough, if not getting all 3.
Have you all looked at the league table as well? Just how tight it is. It's so close.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I put it in yesterday. 9 points above relegation, 4 points off 6.
It's that competitive. Honestly, it's such a tight league, and anybody can beat anybody. I mean, it's like Josh said. Look, the good thing is we got them at home. And I'm going as well, so hopefully I'm a lucky charm.
It's my birthday, so unfortunately I'm not.
I've said it now.
I never really get a game on my birthday, and it really annoys me. And then the one year that we get a game at home on my birthday, and I'm not going.
Jay, you're going Tuesday, you say?
Yeah, I'm going Tuesday, mate. Me and Jack.
Nice.
Yeah,
I want to just.
Jackson's going to hold the microphone, mate.
I want to just say something. I want to give some limelight to someone who I believe is our best signing this season. And that is the right winger.
Yep.
I forgot his name.
Patrick Roberts.
Patrick Roberts. I had a proper mind fart then. Anyway, yeah, Patrick Roberts.
Exactly. You forgot his name.
What's you saying?
He has, I think, transformed this group beyond belief.
He settled in so quick. That's the perks with him. I think he settled in quick that he just showed that class straight away.
Did you see like the highlights of the first half when he took on like 4 pieces and then the same manoeuvre again? Like he passed it round him and then run round the back of him. Oh, mate, quality.
And turning the penalty as well. He nutmeg 2 players.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant player. Creative in so many different ways for us. Gives us some
quality.
Am I right in thinking if we signed him or is he on loan?
He's on loan.
He's on
There's
loan.
only one person that, if he carry on playing the way that he is,
Tony
No, we
Mayo.
signed him. We signed him, didn't we? On a
No,
permanent.
he's on loan.
He's on no, he is on loan, but the way that he left Sunderland and the way they went on about it seems really definitive. It's like, see what you've done.
Could it be that he's on loan, but his contract ends at the end of the season, maybe?
That's correct.
Yeah,
That-
maybe. Yeah.
So
I thought we
he's
signed
one
him. That's why he
person
came to us.
If he's playing like he is now all season, he is one person that I'd be going.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a contract
definitely.
straight
Yeah.
away.
Before this game, the only one I thought improved us from purchasing this season was 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒉. I thought the rest of them have been duds, to be fair. But he has just came in and really just owned it. And I think he galvanised them, especially like yesterday. He was head and shoulders, like the first half for me anyway, he was head and shoulders above everyone. But saying that, Ķeši came on. Did Ķeši come on? Who came on for him? Did Ķeši?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a great game. So it was. But for me anyway, Patrick Roberts was just on another level.
So that's where I'll go controversial. You say that Dimmy's the only person that's really changed. I think Dimmy's been shit all season.
No, he started well.
I don't think he's really.
I do think he's been hot and cold. We know there's better in him. Put it that way.
Yeah. He's
a Premiership player all day long.
So much more I'm expecting from him in so many.
There is more. There is more to him. He got fairly low stats yesterday, and I agreed with them when I had a look at them because he wasn't rubbish, but there's just more to him. There's more.
He's had better games. He should have scored. And if you want Kumas over 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒉,
I wouldn't want Kumas.
Everyone
that's taking a piss a little bit, Woody. No one wants
Cry over
Dimmy.
Kumas all day long.
But like I said earlier, I'd have Ķeši over Gray on for Millwall because Ķeši gives us that same kind of thing that Roberts does, where he runs at people. And I think Keshi's got a point to prove. And the couple of games he's come on and he's done it, he has proven a point. So
you ain't so much that with me though. With Ķeši, like he gets stuck in, like he's got that aggressive side to him. I like that. The Blues fans love that. Like a Blues fan, he's easily pleased. Like if someone goes in for a real good tackle, getting the ball back, you can hear the fans like cheering him and stuff. That's what we want to see.
The perks of
you'll get that. Like no problem at all.
The perks of Ķeši yesterday. He came on the pitch, and I think it was within about 3 or 4 minutes of him being on the pitch. Ball goes up in the air, and you see him look at the ball, and he just looks at the player as if to say, "I'm having that ball." And he looks at the ball again and he runs at it, and you've seen the player go, "Yeah, fuck that! I ain't challenging him." And he just took it down and he took it in his stride, perfect. But the way that he just looked at the ball, looked at the player, and looked back at the ball, that defender went, "Nah, fuck that! I ain't getting involved with that." And he backed off instantly, and Ķeši got it, took it into control, and just run at him. And from that moment, he's on the back foot because Keshi's already got the point of, "I've won the ball, I'm taking you on," and he did, and he got down on the left, put a ball in. Obviously, no one on the end of it, but I think he brings that vibe of it. He is a big guy. He is built well. He's got a lot of strength. Defenders will crap themselves if he's fully running at them, going, "I'm having that ball and you're not doing it." And there's a few defenders that have done this season, and I think that's what he brings to us.
We got a question here, boys. I'll let you lads answer it before we turn the phones. I'm going to start with you, Josh. Go to Woody, Rich, and Neil and Ben. It's from Stand for Truth. Question: unlike Blues, Millwall have never this season beaten a team who scores first. Likewise, if they score first, they haven't lost the game. So first goal is key. What do you think, Josh?
100%. I also think, like we go back to the point of being at St Andrews. If you get the first goal against Millwall, everyone knows there's that bit of like heat between the fans as it is. We don't like them; they don't like anyone. But if we get that first goal, I think it makes that place even more hostile. That they'll just crumble and be done.
Would they?
I think you're underestimating Millwall. I think if you look at their away, it's even better than their home.
Yeah.
So I think, did they score Oxford the 95th minute just to scrape a draw?
Yeah,
Oxford did.
So
it's a good goal.
I think Millwall, I haven't seen the goals, but I think Millwall's a real hard task, and they're doing really well.
Not going to be an easy game, but I think if you can get that first goal, even if it is like the 60th minute, if you can get that first goal, I think that it's going to help a lot.
I mean, for me, the biggest thing I can compliment Blues yesterday is that we had a massive disappointment in the 4th minute, and then in the 9th minute we 1-0 up, and none of the heads dropped, and that was a big thing. The atmosphere in the stadium didn't drop; it just rose, if anything. Like Keith Ryan was saying, really loud and passionate after Stansfield's miss, and you just felt like this is going to be a good day. Like there's something special here, and if they continue that and carry on that atmosphere as well, I think we can do Millwall. Whether we score first and they come back, I think regardless, it's going to be a hard game. And if we just get a 1-0 or 2-1, whatever it may be, that's a real good turn of events in our favour.
Yeah. Reach.
They're on a crest of a wave with their results. If we're going to fear Millwall at home, then we don't even need to talk about top 6. We don't. They're on a decent strike of games. They're just a normal championship team who hoof the ball up, and they bully people. So we just got to stand up. They won't score anyway, so we'll beat them 2-0 Tuesday. And the mindset needs to be teams like Millwall, teams like Portsmouth. They're our bread and butter wins. We've got to start thinking that, because just because in November they're sitting 4th or whatever, it's absolutely irrelevant. They've had a decent start, but they'll tail off. So no disrespect, I like Millwall as a club, but we with the squad that we've got, the team that we've got, we should be beating them at home. I don't care how many wins they've had on the bank. So we've seen 4, then they drew a game. So there's no excuses for me. I said in the last 2 games, Portsmouth win, Millwall win, then we can go away to Middlesbrough and just go there and get a point, and that will be absolutely acceptable before we break up for the international break. So I don't fear Millwall at all. As long as we play our game, we'll beat them, won't we? Because we're a better footballing team than they are. We've just got to make sure we take our chances.
The Holy One has spoken, boys.
Absolutely.
Reckons we're going to win.
You can't be fearing Millwall at home, can you? I'm not being funny. You can't. Sorry. No way.
Neil, Ben.
Except for the fighting, but yeah.
If they do go 1-0 up though, and they just close up shop and they just put all men behind the ball, it'll be interesting to see how we try and attack them to break them down, because that's just something that we've struggled with. But I have to say, out of everyone that spoke, I completely agree with Rich. We can't afford to be fearing a team like Millwall at home.
Yeah.
My take on it is, I like all these stats and things, but stats are there to be broken, and records are there to be broken, and Blues have proved it themselves, because if we go on stats, we'd have just gone like all season, like winning the occasional game by 1 goal or no goals, when we used to, lose draws and not be able to hold on to it. And we broke through that one, the first one this season. We scored 4 yesterday, so that's the first stat that we've broken. And also, from what Rich was saying, I still don't fear any team, and I don't think we should fear any team in this division. Yes, give them their due, credibility, and give them the respect that they deserve. But Blues, on paper, are a decent, fantastic team, and we saw shines of that yesterday. That's what we need to concentrate on. Just give them the respect, but go out, play the game that we want to play. It's the way we play our game, and let them deal with us rather than thinking about having to deal with them. That's my take.
Well, let's just put it this way. I hope that Patrick Roberts knock was just that, a knock, and we've got him back, because I think he'll be an instrumental player in there.
That's what it sounds like from what Davies was saying.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he's all right for Tuesday.
Can I put a question to you boys before you put the phones on?
Yeah, no worries.
If you look at our results since a lot of pressure's been put on Chris Davis in the media, do you think it was a planned tactic to make him kind of be a bit nervy and maybe change his style a bit? Or do you reckon it's kind of relieved a bit of the pressure? Do you reckon it was all maybe planned by the club to kind of get the reaction he's got and get the fans behind him more?
No. I just think it's just the way football is, mate. People ain't got no patience. And it's a new league again,
Best night in many months, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's all over again, hasn't it?
Plan like that, but what I do like, the fact that it's showing now. If you remember last season, we were talking right early on in the season about we only had a plan A, and then we started to develop a plan sort of B, because we had to find a different way of playing, battling football, and then even a plan C. And we was talking about that all last season towards the end, and I think we're showing that different mentality now. It's come a little bit late, because of the type of football that Chris Davies wants to play. But we are showing that we can win games now without having the most possession. But it is more about making those shorter chances that we have had and what we will get count, rather than just bombard it. Well, we don't even bombard the goal, but having all that possession and not really doing anything with it. And that was the pleasing thing to see with yesterday. With 42% possession, we still went and scored 4 goals.
The only thing that made me question it was a bit going off yesterday's game is there's games where we've been 1-0 up and you can see Davis looks very relaxed and he doesn't seem to be bothered and he's like telling people to back off. Yesterday, not Sky Sports, Blues TV panned to him at 3-0 up, and I think Cochrane had missed the ball and it went out for a throw-in, and he is screaming at Cochrane that he needs to be doing better. And I'm like, we're 3-0 up. Like, the guys normally chill at 1-0, but at 3-0 up, this guy is screaming at his left back because he's let the ball go out for a throw-in. And it made me wonder, did someone in the club maybe plant something that put a bit of something into Davis' head, not necessarily fans, but put something into Davis' head of, I need to maybe change what I'm doing because the club are generally looking at replacing me. And it was all bullshit.
I'm not going to doubt the impression I've got to him, but for the club to have been the ones to have orchestrated that, I think no chance.
No way.
Pressure definitely, could be getting to the ladies trying.
I think the only pressure that Davies needs, and probably the only pressure he will listen to, is his own. I think he's clearly got free reign to do whatever he wants to do with the club, with the help of Craig Gardner and the people around him. But I think ultimately, and I think Wagner's made this clear, everything stops with Davies himself. And I think he's enough to put his own pressure on. He's already said that he doesn't listen to anything like social media wise. I don't know how true that is, but
I think that's true.
I wouldn't disbelieve that. But I'd like to think that, like I say, he had the best night's sleep last night after that, because it was getting tense, wasn't it, for him?
He definitely got lucky from the misses.
My take on that is, I hope to God they said to Chris Davies, look, congratulations, you got 72% away at Bristol City, and we've come away with nothing. Like, this percentage stuff of winning the game on percentage is BS. It's a results business. Even Portsmouth.
That's how they want him to play. That's how they want him to play. They've told him you've got to play football like that.
Okay, so let's flip it round. Against Portsmouth, who had the most possession, Portsmouth or Blues?
Yeah, Portsmouth. That's one game.
Portsmouth.
But what happened last season? For all last season, how many possession games we have and how many did we win? That's the difference. He's told by all the way through the club in the under 7s, 18s, 21s, they've got to play that way. The women's team exactly the same. So that's what he's been instructed to do. So he's got to tweak things, and I get that, but he's been told to play by our owners in this way, and they're not going to change it.
To me, I hoped they would have said, look, we want emergency, because all this of passing around the back and not even getting a shot on target away from home against Stoke, against Bristol City, isn't good enough. And there was a massive impact. The first 20 minutes to 25 minutes, Blues just chucked the kitchen sink at Portsmouth. And I think that would have been the rocket, if anything. But hopefully Davies had it in himself to realise it ain't working. What do I need to do?
Do you reckon he's give Brendan a call and gone, Brendan, what do I need to do? Brendan Rodgers has gone, here you go, mate. Do this and you'll get a 4-0 win. And he's done it.
I bet
people around him, though.
I bet those conversations happen in a not so direct way, but I bet those talks do take place when these guys talk to each other.
I don't think Wagner and Brady will get involved in any of the football and rate decisions, because I don't think Davies would have took the job in the first place. And to be honest, that's exactly how it should be.
Me and Jay said it last week. A lot of people know about they're implementing at the club. It's you play this style of play from the beginning. So I said it last week, so I'll get your boys' thoughts on it. Is he a manager or is he a head coach? So also, if you know, the different manager makes all the decisions.
You noticed in his
head coach give you the style.
In a lot of his interviews, he actually he refers to himself as manager, and it's almost like he's emphasising that. You look out for it when he has his interviews. He tends to emphasise it, and I don't know whether there's been a conversation before, but he's always introduced as a manager as well, isn't he?
Yeah, it was just there was a couple of things that come off, like when you say they implement the style and stuff like that you sometimes sit there and think that's what a head coach is, like yes man that goes, yeah, I'll do this and yeah, I'll play like that. Yeah. not necessarily he's a full head coach of he can't pick the team like some of them are, but is he
Davis doesn't
as a
strike me
head
as a
coach
yes
and
man.
manager? But I think
He doesn't strike me as a yes man.
Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like he 100% wants to make the decisions, but sometimes you've got to listen to above, and maybe they might have a bit more say in what we think. But
I don't think for the football. I don't think for the pitch. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I said last time we were on that I'd give him until November to change the way we're playing. And I said a review as well, Richard. I definitely think he's made them changes from Preston.
You've got to tweak depending on who
even Hull, we lost Hull, but we scored 2 goals and we were.
That was an unlucky game, though. That was one of the games where he was just unlucky because it was just.
Exactly.
Two words.
That's all we need to say, Jack Roberts.
I think what we've got to appreciate with Davis as well is that he is a really up and coming young manager, and every game for him is a school day, isn't it? You know, he's going to be taking so much, absorbing so much from it, and to see him being able to make these changes and to take this team on, because there's some people that have been saying that he'd lost the dressing room already, and that wasn't a dressing room that he'd lost yesterday at all, was it? And this is showing absolute progress, isn't it? And I think that's what we've got to take from this. And
that's like you said, he's a young manager. So he's a young manager, and he's only used to the Premier League, and he's had a season in League One. He nailed League One, and he's now getting to grips with the Championship, which is such a difficult, weird league in itself. Anyway, because everyone can beat everybody. He's only had 12 games with 12 new players, so that's to give a lot of the players who played last season a chance, because that's what he would have told them when they came in last season. Play a season in League One, and I'll play you in the Championship, and that's fair enough. And then if it doesn't happen, or we're not where we need to be, we've got the winter window in 8 or 9 weeks.
Rich, I think this is the best one now, Rich. I mean, I was doing a bit of research on that, and it's actually the best start to the Championship since 2020, and that's with Chris Davis.
I think you've also got to look at, a lot of people talk about a young manager. Look at Will Still. Will Still's a young manager. Yeah. Did really well over France.
He's not a manager at the moment.
And he's just been sacked today. And you sit there
going, she got sacked? I didn't know. Did he get sacked today?
He got sacked like 2 hours ago.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's one of those where it's crazy where you think, like, he's been sacked as Southampton manager, and he come into a team that had just come down from the Prem. They've got a very good foundation, and they've spent money, and he can't do it. So I think certain fans out there that are on Chris Davis's back need to kind of back the fuck off a little bit, because he is doing very well for what he's got. We're a League One side, add in Premier League players. They're a Premier League team, add in more Premier League players, and look at where they are in the league. And I think people need to understand that he's got to have a bit of time to adjust to the league and adjust his style of play. Like we always sit there and say, there's not a plan B, there's not a plan C. Maybe he's just tweaking that plan A to get that plan A correct, and he's got a plan B just in case. But I think it's giving him time. I think the more time we give him, the better results we're going to get. Hopefully, like we've seen a few comments saying 4-1 against Millwall. I'd be happy with another 4 goals. I'm not going to lie.
Lee Burke
special. Lee Burke
special, yeah.
Should we turn the phones on, boys?
Turn them on.
Yeah, go on then.
We're going to turn the phones on, Blue now. So I'm hoping you can get your calls in. Come on, it's a great weekend. Blues win 4-0. The Villa lose. I ain't at work. Some great guests on. Come on, let's have it.
Where's Nick, man? What's he doing?
Mate, Nick's asleep, mate. He's had an Uber and he's dozed off.
He's had an Uber and dozed off. Bless him. He's watching the Strictly results, isn't he?
Strictly. Who's this cooking blues?
Rich, I've got a confession to make just for you.
Go on, mate.
I've claimed something.
Claim something? What you claim?
Claim something.
I don't blame you, mate. You can have that with pleasure. As long as it's keeping you warm, mate, that's fine.
Hello? Oh, gone off.
Repping the boy in blue hoodie.
Yes. Hello.
Hiya, Jay. You all right, mate?
How you doing, Chris?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I got something for you, Chris.
Forever true to the royal blue.
All right, son.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, yeah. I was going to say, I was pleased with the result today. Obviously, I was after we missed that penalty. We didn't let our heads drop. We just carried on, and obviously got our rewards, and it was a really good win.
Any players that really stood out for you?
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 was my
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒄.
man of the match, I think. Yeah, was my man of the match. Yeah. And
Lads,
Tate played well. Tate did.
you got any questions for Chris, lads?
Yeah, I've got one. What we I'm glad to admit it. I think Beadle deserves to keep his shirt. I think he's done what he needs to do. He didn't have much to do yesterday, but mate, I'll eat my words, mate. If I'm,
Just the Messiah saying this.
Yeah,
I've had big words with the Messiah before a ball was kicked about Beadle.
Mate, I tell you, like, he worried the life out of me before the start of the season. But I'll tell you something, I like his commanding the area and he's growing with each game. So, Chris, what are your thoughts on Allsop or my best mate Beadle?
Well, Beadle, he's grown into the, grown into the squad. And, but I did see when, when him and Clara are having, obviously, like I said, when he said you're supposed to get it in, obviously claim it and that, obviously Clara had to clean up his mess, but he has, it's been decent, to be honest, Beadle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. He won't make that mistake again, Beadle, will he? So, and I think that's just them getting to know each other, and he's a young goalkeeper, so that I want to see that. I want to see things like that when it's right, because it shows me passion. It shows that they care. I was going to swear then. It shows that they care and they want to win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I was watching the so where I sit is at Tilton, like on the top corner, and I was actually watching it live. I think all it really was is that the hesitance where like Clara wanted Beadle to collect the ball, and he wasn't quick enough, and I think Clara had to put into Rosette or whatever happens. But it was good that he did show that passion, and in front of Clara, which is an absolute tank. I mean, he's like an SS into
Yeah.
He's like a full. I mean, you don't want to mess with that bruiser, but it's just good that they didn't let it dampen the mood, and they went on and then they got the victory. So I think Beadle, to his credit, he has been tested. He has come under a little bit of scrutiny, but I think he's really coming out good. And long way to continue.
Those words, just to add, they must happen all the time. Like in the dressing room, just showed that it happened on the pitch. At half time after the game, then players will be all over each other.
As long as he doesn't carry on after the game, you want to see that. You want that passion to be out there, especially from your club captain as well. You expect that.
What's your thoughts for the Millwall game then, Chris, and your predictions and stuff? I mean, how confident are you taking these on Tuesday?
Well, I think I'm probably around 80%, because obviously Millwall, they're unbeaten away from home, and I think, but if we can scrape a 1-0, I'll be happy. Yeah, scrape a 1-0.
Any particular goal scorers?
If Dutch plays, hopefully Dutch. Marvin Dutch.
Yeah, he was impressive as well, wasn't he, mate?
Yeah, definitely.
Yesterday.
I'll say just as long as we keep him fit, then I think he'll be a player.
Yeah, I think so as well, mate.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What's your message for the Blue Nails he's watching, Chris?
In Davies we trust.
Go on, lad.
Keep right on.
Shit on the Villa.
Yeah, shit on the Villa as well. Yeah.
Good lad.
Okay.
Can't swear, mate.
No, we can swear, mate.
We can. Sorry, yeah.
Uncensored.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you guys get off.
Chris, we love you, son. Keep right on. Up the Blue.
Right on, up the
Just
Blue.
ringing, Chris.
Come on, mate.
Bye.
Forever true to the royal blue.
I love that.
You and your audio, you're loving it.
That's so loud in my ears.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's loud, yeah.
It is
Loud on
loud.
the screen.
Is it loud?
Massively.
You're gonna whack it up. Come on.
Whack it up.
I've got the really awkward thing at the moment of I've had to put the podcast on the TV, because my screen's gone completely black, like for the podcast. Only that, so I can't see any of you guys.
Oh man, put my best T-shirt for you as well.
Phone's going. Hello.
Hello, Jay.
Yes, Colin.
Chelsea Wood.
I've been,
How you doing, son?
I'm doing all right.
Good. It's good to have you back on, mate. What's your
Well, I missed the last two. I missed the last two shows.
I know, mate. We missed you, mate.
Anyway, Tuesday we're going to beat Millwall.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be afraid of them. They should be afraid of us.
Love it, Colin.
And Middlesbrough, they're in the fourth position. They're not a top two team. They're real fade away.
It is early days, though, isn't it? Still.
Flash in the pan, they are, mate. Flash in the pan.
They only need Middlesbrough to lose 2 games, and we win 2 games. We're not far behind them.
It's really tight, isn't it, mate? The league, like, so tight, isn't it? What was your thoughts on the Portsmouth game then, Colin?
I didn't go, obviously, but I watched it until well, it was unbelievable, wasn't it? I mean, the attack after attack after attack.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I'd seen.
Have you boys?
I was impressed with that German guy.
Marvin Dush.
Both of them, both the Germans. Bill Newman and and Duck.
Played well, didn't they, mate?
They did, mate. Have you guys got any questions, Neil, Ben, Woody, Josh, Reach?
Dutch is quacking, isn't he?
Would you make any changes from the starting lineup for Millwall?
Yes, I'd have the Anderson.
Keshi,
yeah. I put him in a grey.
Yeah.
Keshi instead of Gray.
Yeah, because he tracks, he knows his defensive duties more.
Yeah, he tracks back, doesn't he? He gets stuck in, doesn't he?
Even when he loses the ball, he's one of the first players that runs back after it, and that's what I quite like about Keshi, is he knows that side of the game too.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think Alex Cochrane missed him as well when he was out injured. I think he suffered.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
There with him.
Especially those games where Cochrane's cut up against someone that's got a bit of paces, he struggles with coping with it. So when you've got someone like Keshi in front of you that's got the pace but also the strength, it kind of gives Cochrane that extra ability. He's got that kind of support stability with him. So,
yeah,
I still think Gray's adapting to the physicality of the Championship. To be honest, because he's been out obviously for the last few years, and all these games that he's playing now, like 2 or 3 a week. He's just got to get used to it, hasn't he? I think it's just fitness, to be honest with Gray, because he's a very good player. So let's see if he starts on Tuesday. I'd probably start Keshi, rest him, bring him on, and then start Gray on Saturday against Borough. Maybe that's what he'll do.
Do you think that Scott Wright has any say or any future to come back into this squad in any way?
100%. 100% he does.
Yeah, because do you know what? We never really seen that much of Scott Wright, even last year for me.
Always injured, had a knock, didn't they? Yeah.
I said it a couple
time, isn't he? Yeah, and so is Buchanan as well. He's due back any time.
And Williamson too.
Yeah.
I said it
a lot of injuries.
I said it a couple of weeks ago. I feel like we have partnerships that add wingers and fullbacks working. So you have like a Laird and a Buchanan together, Asai Samuel Cochrane, and then you've got Roberts and Anderson on the left, and you've got Gray and Scott Wright on the right. And I think there, where you work in your partnerships of who works best, is you've got 2 players each side then that work the same. So no matter what, attacking and defending, we've got the same sort of style, the same kind of players. And I think that's the way that we work it going forward, and you get pushing up better.
I'm a bit worried about Clara, because he's on one more booking before getting suspended.
Yeah. That's just football, Cole.
Yeah.
Suspensions and injuries.
If I'm going to be honest, out of all the games that I'd want him to get yellow carded for, I'd rather him do it against Millwall and miss Middlesbrough, knowing that it's going to be a tough go at Middlesbrough anyway, and we're potentially not going to get a result or a point if they're on form. I'd rather him miss that game than someone like someone that's lower in the league that we could do with him being there just to help us get the points, and him missing them kind of games.
We'll have Robinson back for that game anyway. Don't worry about it.
I think that is a worry though. If we do if Clara goes out for any reason, the next centre back we've got to come in. There's quite a big drop off there, isn't there? We've got no other centre halves anywhere near his level.
Bring in Cashin.
Cashin's a decent. Cashin's got something. He's a good player. Cashin, he is. I think he's just been incredibly unlucky.
But the last time Neumann and Cashin played together, we lost to Port Vale.
So there you go. I still think that he's got something to offer, though, Cashin. Though I really do.
Mate.
Come at me with that. Maybe I'm talking out my backside, but
he's a little bit too slow for me as well. Cashin.
We'll put Samuel right back. He'll whack to left back and Cochrane centre half.
Someone was commenting on Nick's stream saying that he's got a funny running. He runs like he's got rickets.
Oh yeah, rickets. Oh God, bloody hell! Sorry, school blasphemy.
Oh dear. So you reckon we're going to win on Tuesday?
Hi, Jay.
Yeah.
I need a baby on your phone, you know.
Say it again, sorry.
I can hear a baby on your phone.
You can hear a baby?
Cool.
You know me, mate.
My children, sorry.
Oh, I thought it was on the call. I did. I thought it was on your call.
My children should be in bed, but they've decided that they don't want to go to bed. They want to play with fucking toys. So they're in the room.
What's your message for the Blue Noses, Colin?
Well, keep rolling on, and what's this next Tuesday? And when we come back on the international break.
Yeah.
We can might be available.
Superb, Colin.
So today we take on look man as you enjoy yourself, you know.
That's it, mate. Keep right on, Colin.
Just
go. Nice. Take care of yourself, matey. That's right.
No, Colin.
Yeah, Ben, I was just saying about Cashin. I don't know, mate. He looks too clumsy to me.
Yeah, he's had some killer mistakes, and they're really going to show up when you're in the position that he's in.
But he's done it a handful of times, isn't he? He's done it more than a handful of times.
Right.
And
yeah.
I don't think as soon as you start off like that, there's no real going back sometimes. Yeah. And I'd personally send him back. I'd send him back to his.
Are you doing? You all right?
Yeah. Well, I've got a question for you.
Who are we speaking to, mate?
Jay Collis.
Jay Collis. Nice. Is this a new caller?
What you say?
You a new caller?
Yeah.
Superb.
Right, Jay. Good to hear from you.
Mate.
What do you think about Kyogo? Do you think he'll come through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake me up. Kyogo.
Kyogo was waiting for that opportunity. You wasn't you, Woody?
It's going to happen.
If he doesn't come good,
the right chance to get to the right places.
There'll be a curse on the poor bloke. I mean, there would have had to have been. You can't have a player come this close to doing well for a club and just not come to anything. I mean, how much closer could he get? It will surely work for Kyogo eventually. It has to.
It's got to, mate. Law of averages.
Yeah. There's a player in there for sure. He's a Premiership striker, making the chances. And even put him away, but yeah, this offside, he's got to learn basics.
If you listen to what Chris Davies says about Kyogo, you know, if anyone is going to know, that man is going to know. He'd be like the number 10, the Japanese number 10 that we brought for Ahasi, Fujimoto. Sorry, we wouldn't see him on the bench. Yeah, we wouldn't see him coming on. There's going to be a time that kid's going to start scoring goals, and he's going to be absolutely lauded by the Blue Noses.
Yeah, definitely. Mate. What else do you think then, Jay? You got anything else on your mind?
No, you think about what do you think of the right back situation.
Who, sorry?
The right back situation with
You what?
Yeah, right back.
Yeah, Josh spoke about this earlier. It will be a decision to make when Ethan Laird comes back in because he offers so much. Ethan Laird is unbelievable, but with how Waters performing, it's really bizarre, isn't it? I mean, you look at how he performed against Portsmouth; it was unbelievable. It was a fantastic performance. So what do you do there?
Yeah, it's going to be dead man's shoes. It's going to be when there's a need for a change. I don't think he'll make it at the moment because
you can't do that because he has to. That would be disrupting the squad massively. What would that do then?
It's such a Blues thing, though, to have a different player play out because we did it last year with Gardner Hickman. He went into into right back, played a few games, did really well. We had Bielik went from a CDM to a centre back. It's such a Blues thing to do into a season to find a player that can play in a different position, and then him go and pull out like man of the match after week after week after week.
There was
a comment that was really fitted.
Woody's song is 𝒃𝒍𝒖𝒆.
Song again, I forget. Can you
do the dance as well?
What was it? I forget what that was.
I wonder he can't score. He's seen it online. How many views did he get? Woody, like 10k views or something? He's seen that one and gone, fucking hell.
10,000 views one day.
That chance against Hull. That chance against Hull where he did that like tippy tap and he got into, was it Sheffield Wednesday, whichever one it was. He got in and he seen Woody in the stand dancing and he was like, "No."
I want to pass it to Woody.
He's not offside. He's trying to escape.
He's seen the dance.
Desperate for him to score.
So that
I think we all though, aren't we? I think even when he had his chance, like they was getting behind him, all the crowd. So we're all behind him. Honestly, Kyogo, if it's put you off, I'm sorry. I'll do something else.
You'd have to do a Barry Fry, mate, and do a piss in each corner of the ground.
Michael's come back from the dead.
We'll change it to Lyndon Dykes. We know there's a council out there that loves Lyndon Dykes.
Lyndon Dykes. Yeah, so Jay's cut off. If you can call in again, mate, that was a good call. That was.
Yeah, good.
First time caller, mate.
Especially anyone new as well that hasn't called in. We love it when the new people call in. So just give us a call and give us your thoughts, guys. We don't mind.
When are we going to see that Fujimoto play?
Never.
What was the point getting him?
You know, it might. I'm wondering. You know, I think you might have said this. It might be a Yokoyama situation. You know, because Chris Dave's got a very rigid, structured way of playing. We've all got
hello.
Line of thinking.
Hello.
Who are we speaking to, mate?
Buzzer.
Chuzza.
Buzzer.
Buzzer.
Yeah.
Got a new caller. Go on, son.
New caller. Old man, new caller. I just wanted to say, regarding yesterday's performance, do I need to get away from the stream, for it to come through properly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, yesterday is the first proper performance we've put in since Ipswich, and the reason was we played two up front. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It just gave the whole team 2 focal points instead of poor Stano running around, buzzing around with no support.
Yeah,
and for me,
I agree with that.
That is literally, it was as simple as that. That's all Davis ever needed to do. I've been screaming for it for weeks. I was one of the ones calling for his head. And now I can see, like, with the two up front, we'll be all right as long as we keep playing two up front.
Yeah.
And I know Stano does move about a lot, and you could call him a kind of number 10 or an inside forward, but two up top, him and Duck, or Doc or Kyogo. But the Ipswich game with Stano and Kyogo, pressed the life out of them, didn't let them play, and then we were able to play when we got the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's a different type of opposition, but I would go to the point of saying that the game we played yesterday was probably 10 times better than what we played against Ipswich. We looked very strong yesterday and very dominant. And I think, again, obviously Portsmouth and Ipswich are different level of teams, but I think we played a lot better yesterday than what we did against Ipswich. That's probably one of the best games we've played since last season.
Yeah, there were different games, but the way we were able to literally shut Ipswich down, or much stronger than Portsmouth, was really impressive. And yesterday was the first time I've been impressed since.
Yeah.
That's how bad I've found it. And 2 strikers, it just works.
It's got to be the right 2. It's got to be the right 2, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah,
so like
Dutch
yesterday, so like because with Kyogo, I know they had a good game against Ipswich, but he tried it again, and they're quite similar. Him and Gray, aren't they? So sorry, him and Stano. But I think like because he's such an intelligent player, Dux, you could really see that yesterday, and his touches and his flicks, and Stano was like almost like released, wasn't he? So it just really worked, mate. Absolutely cracking point, yeah.
I mean, there was. What about the one move from the throw-in that I think Stano took himself and the Duck just put it into his path and he laid it across and Iwata missed. Great chance.
Clever player.
Just stuff like that was, and Stano looked like breath of fresh air.
You know what? You know what's really stood out for me as well, though, with this new style of play, though, under Davies, though, Buzzer, and I'm sure you'll agree, but like the urgency of trying to get the ball like back on the pitch, winning or losing. I mean, we was 3-0 up, and there was still rushing to get the ball out for a throw-in to score more goals. You know, that's
the throw-ins,
brilliant, and it, like, you know.
Also, something funnily enough about the throw-ins, I've noticed strangely this season we've just been throwing it long all the time. But yesterday they were actually looking to hit someone, which I know sounds silly, but like a minor point. But it ain't, because if you get a throw-in and just chuck it away, you might as well not have it. So. Even silly things like that, they used it well yesterday. The throw-ins, everything they used it well.
Moving the play quicker. That was the biggest difference I noticed about Portsmouth.
There was a throw-in yesterday.
Down too much, but we just were full throttle, 100%. We just went for him, and it worked. And this is what can happen when you just up the tempo a little bit. And Dutch proved he was waiting gold for me. His link-up play is exactly what we've been missing.
Brilliant, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. The class he's got was shown. Was it the 4th minute for the penalty? Just a little, not a coy term, but more of a, just knocked it inside himself, won the penalty. I mean, that's just sheer class, and his awareness of the defenders were around him. He knew he was going to get took down.
Yeah,
and that's
he did.
If you look at long throw-ins this season, they seem to be a thing that like a lot of clubs are now adapting to.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday, the one key thing that I noticed was a lot of the times when we in the first half were getting throw-ins, Dux is coming into them space with the ball. And rather than looking long, we were looking at, right, where's the space in the middle of the field? And there was a throw-in that I think Iwata took. And he went to throw it long, but rather than throwing it forward, he kind of went sideways into Leonard. And Leonard had all that space then. And then we played forward from there. And I think we had a chance out of it and just come close. But rather than always looking forward, if you're looking for them longer throws, look in the centre of the park where there's always a midfielder free.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we looked at. We looked at the space and we utilised what space we could have.
You're right. And I think they've obviously been working on it, because throw-ins, as simple as it sounds, they're really important, getting throw-ins. Throwing it away is pointless. Another thing I wanted to say is having a Wata at right back, because of the nature of the way we play with the lopsided back 4, where the right back pushes on, left back sits. I think it means that we can play Iwata, Paik and Doyle all together, which for me is just fucking perfect, because Iwata and Paik together don't seem to be clicking in this league.
I agree as well.
Any 2 from the 3 don't seem to be working on their own, but when you can get 3 of them, I mean, look at Iwata yesterday. He was everywhere. He was crying Cafu against Man United back in, I don't know if you remember the game when he played for Milan at Old Trafford, and he was just like a Terminator. That was Iwata yesterday, and if you can keep that, I don't know. It was just brilliant to watch yesterday. So that's what makes me think: does Bright Samuel get a look in? The only place for me would be on the wing if Roberts can't play.
I think you look at the Iwata situation as well of him, where you say there of him pushing forward. I think it works well that we've seen it. I think it was like 1 or 2 games last season where Cochrane covered that centre back position. So when Iwata's attacking, theoretically you go into that back 3 of Neumann comes over, Clara goes centre, and Cochrane comes on the left. And that theoretically is your back 3, and we're quite strong with that 3. So that gives Iwata that free roam. You can either run down the right, you can come into the centre and allow Paik or Doyle to push forward a little bit, or he can just attack down and cut in and be in the box kind of thing. And I think that allows, we've got that different versatility with him there of being able to play defensively or in that attacking way, that it gives us a bit of a weird situation, but it seems to be working. So I'm not going to argue.
It's weird, not just for us, but think about how the opposition is seeing it when the right back, he was turning up on the left wing.
Yeah,
he was, and he scored. Look where he scored his header from on the corner.
I know.
Basically, from the left side, he shouldn't really have been there. But
he played right back, and he was on the penalty spot for a chance that he missed. But he was on the penalty spot. Where there was no striker around him, and I'm starting to go in. Why is that right back there? But
we had so much time on the ball though, like, with all them goals.
Yeah,
and more.
True.
Like, the amount of time we had, because it was that much more faster and more fluid.
Yeah,
Portsmouth, like, I quite easily argue, like 70% of the time, didn't even know where the ball was.
No,
they were just running around like headless chickens trying to get the ball off us. So by that time, we're already outside their 18-yard box, knocking on the door. You know what I mean? It was just really good to see. And like you say, like,
fast flowing football. That's what it was.
All I want to say, Blue Boys, is I don't care that it was Portsmouth and not Middlesbrough or top team. There's no dummies in that league. We know that.
Yeah.
We've been in there a long time now.
Yeah.
There's no mugs. They all know how to play, and you can only beat and perform against what's put in front of you. And I'd like to think that it was our performance that made us look so good yesterday, not the fact that Portsmouth were crap, because Portsmouth fans were all saying how bad they were. But I think, hang on, sometimes you've got to look at who you're up against.
Yeah, I agree.
It was men against boys yesterday. We were all over them.
It makes you wonder as well, and if they're saying they played so bad, and a lot of their fan bases, me and Jay got on TikTok last week, we were talking to some of them, and they were saying, like, oh, we're playing the best we have so far, we're playing good football.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. If they were that bad yesterday, were they just very intimidated by the whole situation of being at St Andrews, the game, the fans getting on their back, and is that what St Andrews can do to teams that are confident, is we make that a fortress that is horrible to come to again? That's a massive role that we can play as fans of making people shit themselves when they come.
Yeah.
This reputation thing as well with the Blues, isn't it? Because we've still got this reputation where teams will big it up coming to St Andrews. They know they're going to get a full house because of the hype around what's going on at Blues at the moment. We've got to live up to that, and we haven't done up until yesterday.
No.
And that's what counts now, because we know that teams are going to raise a game. We've got to stifle that, like I think we did against Portsmouth yesterday. I think you bang on. We didn't let them play yesterday.
I don't want to hog the line or nothing, but
all right, mate.
that was my other point, was about how poor the atmosphere has been down there. It was last season, but for obvious reasons, because we're playing crap teams. It's hard to get up for it. But I've been going down since the 80s, when it didn't matter who we were playing, what the score was, you sang your hearts out. And I know it was standing and everything's changed with all seaters, but there seems to be a bit of a sense of entitlement crept in with some Blues fans. And some of it has come from maybe overhyping from Wagner, perhaps, or overhyping from the media in general. But I think Blues fans really need to try and change their mindset as much as we're asking the players to be like, hang on, we got no divine right to beat, whether it's Oxford or Middlesbrough. We're back in this league fresh. Right, we want to get to the Premier League. Why isn't it needs to be? Like, Blues was notorious, difficult ground to come to. Alex Ferguson said it, didn't he? About it was like Galatasaray, of England. And now you look at it and it's like, no, it's a bit tame, really, relatively. So I feel, but that obviously comes from the football results and what's going on behind the scenes, don't it? So
definitely.
They work together. So it's a weird one, that. But
can I just ask you a question before you go? What's your thoughts of Doyle getting into the starting 11?
Love him. I think he's the best midfielder we've got. We've got centre midfielder. We've got needed to get him in somehow, and I think the situation at right back, forcing 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍 out there, has inadvertently revealed how what system we should actually play. So it will be interesting to see if Davis I'm sure he recognises it, but if he sticks with that, or switches to Samuel and wants the Watcher and Poke in there, or what. But I think Doyle's got to play because we can see a pass. He runs his socks off as well. I was watching him yesterday, and he did not put some distance in. You know what? I thought he was going to be like a bit of a fancy player from what I heard about from the Wolves manager, but he ain't. He puts his miles in. So,
he's a box-to-box midfielder at like a solid one of them as well.
Definitely, yeah. He's not this little lightweight thing I thought was coming that could pass. That's all I imagined he was. Little featherweight that had a nice pass on him. No, I really rate him. Really rate him.
He's not just the best midfielder he's not just the best midfielder at Blues. He's one of the best midfielders in the division by an absolute standard. Everybody wanted him. So
I've said it a few times this season. When he first came, he didn't really do a lot for me that made me. I said it on a podcast that he didn't give me anything that would make me think I'd play him over Willemsen or someone like that, or the way that we were playing him in that 10 role. But I said he needs to drop him in that 6, and you'll see a different player. And then we did it. We dropped him into that 6 role, and look at what he's done the last 3 or 4 games. He's controlling games like Pate was last season.
He's not a 10. He was never a 10.
His passing is just so sharp and fast. I mean, some of them look a bit misplaced yesterday.
He's got a good eye on the ball, hasn't he?
He hits the passes so sharp that, like, he went to Gray and it went out for a throw in, and Gray looked at him and apologised because he just wasn't sharp enough.
Switched on,
Doyle's that kind of player that we've missed. That's like 2 plays ahead of the game.
He's he's a good player.
I think his 2 biggest attributes is his dead ball specialist, especially at corners. He can really whip. His corners are phenomenal.
That corner in the first half, the chance that Pate got before he scored, I was like, what the fuck is he doing with that? And then I seen the replays and watched how it worked, and I was like, that's so good off the training ground. They thought, just drop it deep because no one's going to go for Roberts because he's small. And then the next one, it come in, and Cochrane's like, right, Pate's at the penalty spot. He's free again. I'll stick it there for him, and he got his head on it. But that first corner, I was like, what's he doing? And then I watched the replay, and they've shown it a couple of times, and I was like, that's a smart set-piece corner, that is, because you've seen what's available, and you've took that as quick as you possibly can and gone, let's do this. Good player.
The option of the Doyle one, and as opposed to the Cochrane maybe more deliberate one. Doyle's, though, are absolutely evil. They're as good a corner as you'll see. Anyway, in the Premier League, they're horrible corners. Like when Arsenal get it right, when they get their corners right, and they're nasty. That's what Doyle's corners are like. And I think, did we score 2 goals off his corners? 2?
One assist. One assist or 2. Can't think about
what's the score?
Cochrane got the first one, and then didn't
he got 2 assists. Doyle got 1 of the assists. Cochrane got
one of his corners. But it just causes what we haven't been doing since Ipswich, but let's say all season, is causing chaos in the enemy defence, which is the only way you're going to cause mistakes.
Balls in the box.
Goals.
And I just want to mention a point as well with Alex Cochrane as well. Something that we missed, and it was the old Alex Cochrane. Some of the balls he was whipping into the box in League One. Yesterday, that set piece free kick into the box was just the old Alex Cochrane.
To me, going out there, Alex Cochrane is one of the best ball deliverers in the league.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a replica of the cross for Jay Stano's Wrexham goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He knocked back across the goalie.
What a day that was.
The same cross, beautiful. But
Cochrane's got such a cross on him and a ball, and that was what was disappointing in the few games where he struggled to get it off the ground, or they were very poor corners, not getting past the first man. We know exactly what that guy can do, and he's so much better than what he was. But yesterday he looked comfortable, and it was good.
Yeah. Still, defensively, I'm not 100% on him, but I like him. And what he's just going forward is he'll do for me.
Superb.
Like I say, I've been watching Blues a long time, so I don't expect the earth, but just expect performances like yesterday will do me all day long. Even if we lose, I don't care. If we can just perform like that, happy days.
Don't expect the earth, but we expect 35 acres. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Exactly, mate.
What a caller, though, boys. You got a new caller. Superb.
Yeah, loving it.
Thanks for calling in, mate.
I'm down in the chat as well. Grid Madman. Check out my channel. Actually.
Grid Madman.
Off Grid Madman.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Oh, superb.
Put it in the comments so we've got a link so we can all check it out.
I got a lot of. It's just old war footage. You won't want to see it, but anyway, it's yeah.
You're right up mine in J Street with old war footage.
Yeah.
I feel really blessed to have got. I couldn't believe it. I'm trembling.
Oh, no way. Superb, man.
Don't be a stranger anyway. Keep calling in. We'd love to get your opinion.
Yeah, love you all.
Up the Blues. Keep right on.
Keep right on, mate.
Okay, mate.
Fucking Blues.
Up the fucking Blues. Go on.
Ta-ra, boys.
Ta-ra, mate.
See you later, mate.
Nice one. Take care, pal.
Forever true to the royal blue.
It's going again. She's good. She's good. This is what we like. Callers.
Hello?
Hello?
Dan again.
Yes, Dan.
Right, mate, how are you?
How you doing, son? Is this block 39 massive?
Yeah, well, yeah. When I
Go on, mate. How are you?
Well, over the moon, mate. It's such an improvement from the past couple of weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, superb, mate.
There's, as I say, it's just, like I said to her, mate, yesterday, as long as we can keep that going for Tuesday and that, put a bit of a run together, maybe beat Millwall, get a point in Middlesbrough, even if we lost at the end of the world, and then we look, compared to where we were a few games ago, it's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of things that were massively improved yesterday, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and also I said to my mum and my dad yesterday, I was talking about it since Newman from Bristol City and yesterday, we only conceded once. That was from realistically a breakaway and the only chance they had. And realistically, the defenders just since Newman's going have been so much better without the lots of problems and catching at the back.
Yeah. I agree. Boys, what you reckon?
I think the last caller made a great point about playing two up front, and that's made all the difference. And I think simply that has been the catalyst to yesterday and obviously moving forward. We look like a different team. We look like a squad.
I think what comes good with the two up front as well is, and like he said it, if you've got Kyogo and Stansfield, you've got two very similar players. And you look back at years and years and years ago, Portsmouth, Tottenham, they had Defoe and Crouch, two completely different style players, and it always worked for them. I think when you've got Stansfield or Kyogo with a Dutch, it works. Same as a couple of years ago when we had Juki and Shea, you've got the tall player that's strong that holds the ball up, and you've got the fast striker that gets on and can score finishes. I think that's what works well with each other, and I think with Dutch and Stano yesterday, you've seen it. I'd be quite interested to see how Dutch and Kyogo work as well, because I think Dutch's link-up work would get Kyogo in really good chances. But yeah, I think them two strikers, they've got to be the two opposite kind of players. I'd love Stansfield and Kyogo to work together, and for it to work and them to score goal off goal off goal. But at the moment, I just don't see it with the style of play we're playing. But I definitely think the two strikers is very key.
Yes, Paul.
Dan?
No, I agree, mate. That's what I was saying. Look, I said after the Coventry game, before we even played him, we went off injured. I said to him, mate, I said, that could be a massive problem because he's done so well in Germany. He's played for Germany twice.
Yeah.
We put him in. Big pedigree. Before the Coventry game, he hadn't really got off flying because he was carrying enough. Played really well against Swansea. Started initially against Cardiff, goes off injured, and of course he got hammered. But I think even him just being in the team, comes straight back into the side. It's clear that Davis clearly wanted him. He clearly rates him, and if he can stay fit, he actually probably would be one of the better forwards in the division. Another thing I liked about him and Stansfield playing together is sometimes Stansfield will be the number 9, and then sometimes Dutch and Stano will kind of be behind him. There would kind of change.
Yeah, kind of overlapping and stuff.
Yeah,
mixing it up a bit.
That's what I'm saying, because even Blues TV said they wasn't entirely sure who was actually playing as a 9 and who was playing behind them. And I genuinely think it was kind of interchangeable. Sometimes Stanley would have drifted wide, and vice versa with Dutch. When he won the penalty even for a big man, like a biggish man, you know, his movement's good. He gets out wide, puts balls into the box.
Yeah.
And I agree with what you said there about if he played with Kyogo, I do think he would see a lot better Kyogo, because a lot of the times, say his movement, we don't see it. Like yesterday, someone posted a clip on Twitter of before we scored, we did end up scoring, but Kyogo's made a run. Iwata's not seen him or not decided to play him through. Instead, he passes to Anderson. He obviously does score. With Dutch, and also with Dutch, he likes to get it across the box, which is what Kyogo likes. So, yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Reach.
What's that, mate?
You got anything to echo with what Dan's saying?
I think he's got it spot on. I agree with everything he said. I mean, I think the only thing is, I mean, the strikers prior could have done a little bit more. I mean, they're all fluid anyway, aren't they? So that's the whole point. You don't know who's going to play as a 9 and a 10. They should be interchanging anyway. But I just think like the different combination of Dutch, and because he's such an intelligent footballer, he's played at the highest level in Germany. He was always going to add to what we needed for this season. I mean, if him and Kyogo were banging him in and playing all the time, we'd be in a different position. But obviously injuries and a little bit out of form. But we've got it all to come. You know, we've got so many players that are out injured who we've got coming back in. So our squad is a really fantastic squad, and we can add to it in January, and they will. So it's really exciting, and it really worked on Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see how it works on Tuesday against a stubborn Millwall team.
What about you, Ben? You've been a bit quiet, son. What do you reckon?
No, I was going to say, I quite like his charisma as well, Dutch. You look at him, and he looks like he's going to kill you. But even after that penalty that Stano missed, it was right there to Stano's face, clapping, saying, "Come on, man, get yourself back out there. It's all right. Get your head up." And he did that at a few points in the game. And that stood out to me, because he was one of the only players doing that. I thought that's just a sign there of a quality squad player.
Yeah. I just want to echo that. I think his attitude's all right, so spot on. And he chased loads of lost causes, even like pressurising them and winning throw-ins and stuff like that. So I think he's definitely there to stay in the starting 11. And I think, he's done really well.
I think slowly if you cast your mind back to when he first joined, and they said, there was an interview with him where he said, "What kind of person are you in the changing room?" And he was like, "I'm the character. I like jokes. I like to be a team player and get behind everyone." And we've all said it, that selling Alfie May, we lost that kind of person. I think slowly now he's settled in. He's becoming that jokey player. But on the pitch, in the serious moments, he's one of the biggest players, like you said, for lifting people up. And I said it a couple of weeks ago that you see it on the side of the pitch as well, when Dykes is like cheering people on, going, "Oh, come on, let's keep going." It's good to now have that player up front that's on the field, that's there, that can go into Stano's ear and say, "Keep your head up, mate. Don't worry about it. We'll keep going. The chance will come." And I think that's going to be him. And I think he's going to be a very big personality on the field in a positive influence for the team.
Oh, and another thing I saw on Twitter earlier, and it does raise a good point, is I know obviously with Doyle, we've got an obligation to buy should we get promoted.
Yeah.
But it is a good point, because Wolves now are 8 points adrift, and it does look like they're staying up. I know there's a long time to go from a Premier League perspective. They look cooked, really, don't they? So
it's lovely, isn't it, Oliver?
But they've just sacked their manager, so are they going to do what they did last year? Because last year they went 12 or 15 games without winning, brought in Pereira and got results and stayed up. So are they now going to go on a run and bring a new manager in?
You think though, if we was to maybe make it permanent in January, could they want Doyle next season? He's only on loan. If when they do come down, that's what I was actually worried about when someone mentioned it.
Well, I don't know if I just basically one of my mates works at Wolves, and when we signed him in the summer, he said, "You've got one hell of a player." Pereira didn't really fancy him, so I'm not being funny. A new manager coming in, that they like different players, don't they? And I remember him saying to me, if he's not playing for Blues, I spoke to him last week. He said he'd definitely get into the squad for us. So it'd be very interesting. So we do need to start playing him, because if we don't, he could even just turn around and go, "Do you know what? I'll leave in January. Let's cut the loan agreement, and I'll go and play in the Premier League." So I think we need to just kind of manage that situation very carefully. And my mate did say that with Pereira, he said he just didn't. He liked him as a player, but he didn't fit the style. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think you'll see Tommy Doyle playing quite regularly for us up until the January window. I know he's on a season-long loan, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of exit clause in it if needs be. So we just have to be a little bit careful with that.
Oh, thanks. You got me worried now.
Sorry, mate.
I'm very curious what your guys' thoughts on this are, because Sheffield United have done it, and now Wolves potentially might be doing it. What is your thoughts on clubs getting rid of a manager, bringing someone in to replace them, sacking that manager and bringing back the manager before? Because at the moment, I think someone like Gary O'Neill is the #1 target for Wolves. Yet he was sacked and brought in, replaced by Pereira.
And Gary O'Neill loves Doyle.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on club? What's the point of sacking someone to bring in another manager to a year later bring them back?
It's embarrassing to club owners, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Like Wilders at Sheffield United for the 3rd time. Like how stupid does that make your board look?
To me, it just smells of desperation.
Yeah, you're
Dan's
right.
trying to talk, boys.
Sorry.
Say that again.
No.
Sorry, Dan.
So no, I was just saying that with Sheffield, it comes to with what pretty much all the topic of Sheffield United. I agree with what he's saying. Wolves so to bring Gary O'Neill back would be very weird. But clubs like Sheffield United, they do like rehiring managers. They're a bit like Millwall with Neil Harris.
Yeah.
Darren Ferguson at Peter has been there like 3 or 4 times. He's been sacked the other day. You know Neil Harris at some point will get back at Millwall in some capacity. He's been there loads of times as a player and a manager. Same obviously Wilders back at Sheffield United. I guarantee Darren Ferguson will be back at Peterborough someday. And those sort of go back to what they know, don't they?
Yeah,
Well,
I get that. I get going back. Like Gary Rowett come back to Blues, but it was like what 10 years difference between the thing. But like a manager difference is where I think you're taking the piss a little bit out of someone. Like to sack Wilder to bring in that whole boss that did shit. To sack him and go, actually Wilder, we want you back. That's a piss take.
It is. You know, the weird thing is as well with the topics of payouts and stuff like that. Obviously, no one knows what Chris Wilder was on. Kind of like he's on loads of money, but they have had to have paid him out. Then, unless he walked, which I don't think he did. Then, after like a few months later, yeah, hello, come back. It is fucking like you must have thought, yeah.
I'll tell you what's a bigger piss take is offering that Pereira like a 3-year extension deal and then sacking him within 3 weeks. The Wolves manager.
Yeah.
My mate
just cost him like an extra £1 million. I mean, if you want to look at like your head, that's
it's great to watch though because I couldn't wish it on a better club. Fuck them. They deserve everything they fucking get.
They're as bad as the Villa, ain't they, boys?
Yeah.
They are for me and you, Jay. Flipping out. All the scuffers are, man, are in Wolves.
Right, Dan, what's your predictions, mate, for Millwall?
I think we'll win. I'll go 1-0 Blues.
Go on, lad. Go on.
Definitely.
Who's scoring?
Go on. I think Dutch will score early. Yeah.
Good lad.
That's
What's your Blue Noses, mate? Most importantly.
Keep right on. Simple as that.
Nice.
Well said.
Villa.
Yeah, get on the Villa. All right, mate. Nice one.
Jay always gets that in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the ones
that can hear me at the window. She's on the Villa. See you later, son.
Jay's his FEA up the fucking Blues. Shit on the Villa. He's got to get them all in, hasn't he? At some point in the video, he'll say them all.
Definitely, mate. You got who? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't under Tom Wagner? And what's happening with Blues now? Neil, you should know. It's superb, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Big Tone.
Tone?
Put chick in the shed, you pervert.
Put what in the shed? Reach.
Sheep. Sheep.
Sheep.
Are you happy that we're back above Wrexham, Tone?
It saved my life, mate.
Where are you, Tone?
They all come out on Friday night because they've gone above us. Anyway, they're back in the boxes now, the stupid.
Where are you, Tone? What are you doing?
I'm at home, mate. I'm just watching Wrexham fans committing suicide, I hope.
Did you watch the Portsmouth game then, Tone?
No, I'm
fucked off with Blues TV. I couldn't even get the commentary.
Really?
It's fucking shite. I've got that TV you're not supposed to have, but I was getting every other bloody game with the Blues. But I'm going to cancel it anyway. But they done this last season for the free games as well. But I ended up watching a bit of Sky, and it was great watching their faces because we fucking keep scoring.
I know, mate. It was nice to see us.
Maybe that's why we kept scoring, because Tone weren't watching.
Yeah, I know. Don't fucking tell me to watch now.
I'm guessing you saw the highlights back there, didn't you, Town?
Oh, I've watched it about 40 times, mate.
Good lad. Good lad. It was good, weren't it, though, mate?
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, we keep going on about it. All right, it weren't a brilliant start, but you work it out, and then a team in this league has got the injuries that we've had. We've had some fucking lot of players out and swapping the team about. I mean, you take Coventry against Wrexham, they lost two of their centre-backs, and look what they got. They got fucking hammered 3-2 or whatever it was. Yeah. So, hopefully the squad's getting back together. I agree with Deutsch or Williamson up top with either Stansfield or Kyogo. I just want him to fucking score.
I know, mate. We all do.
I know.
We all do, Tom.
I think he's brilliant, so I do. But he's so enthusiastic. But no, it's been a good week, isn't it? The Villa losing as well. Fucking hell, England winning the rugby. Oh, fuck me.
What's your thoughts on, like, because I know we spoke last time, and you're like me as well, aren't you? Telling me Chris Davies like backing him and stuff and that. I mean, like getting that win as well and stuff, especially. Oh, what's your thoughts like?
Well,
now,
like I said, he's had injuries. He's probably been a bit negative because he's got injuries as well, and he's trying to find a team to get them injuries back. But they all seem to be coming back now, don't they? But I mean, I've got to agree with everyone. Watts is fucking brilliant at right back, I think. I think we misled, but Watts is. I mean, from what I've seen of the highlights, he was fucking everywhere.
I know. I remember when we signed him, though, Town, and you even said, didn't you? Like, and I'll never forget the phone call when you said, out of all the signings, I'm surprised that no one's really like mentioned Iwata because there's a player there, isn't there? Like,
yeah. Well, like I said, my brother lives in Scotland, and he said to me, "Fucking hell, you got a player there." He said, and I watched Celtic games, and I just couldn't understand why he couldn't get in the Celtic team. But yeah, well, I'm glad we got him, and it's sorted out, and it as you've all been saying, I'm just repeating, really. It's made a way for Doyle to come in.
Yeah, it has.
The only one I feel sorry for is Leonard, because he's been playing well.
Yeah, very unspoken about recently, Leonard, and I think he's unfortunate not to get the attention that he deserves with the games he's played, because he has come in and done a solid job in that position.
Yeah. But like you've all said, what a squad we've got.
Big Town, you on the quiz?
No, I fucking ain't on the quiz, mate.
Yeah. Well, we've got Big Town on it. He's on there.
You on there?
Big Town's on the quiz.
Time.
On. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I ain't done one for ages. I've got a poem. Let me a short one.
Go on, Town.
So you can do your quizzes. I can't get on that bloody thing anyway. It just says Joan entered or whatever.
Well, we've got Big Zulu Town on the quiz.
Yeah.
You're on,
stole his name.
Yeah, no, all right.
No, he is. He's on there.
No, Town, you are.
You are on there, mate. Big Zulu Town.
Look on the screen. It says Big Zulu Town.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's gone now. Oh, I see it.
Hackers. Someone's got you.
Anyway, if you're going to get on with that, I'll read this poem out to bore you.
No.
Go for it.
You never bore us, Town.
It's called Why I'm a Blue. I blame my dad for all of this. He was saying in a joking way. It's son, you are a Birmingham fan until your dying day. The start of my transfusion, I absorbed all I could. The transfusion was complete. My veins stopped up with royal blue blood. There's always eyes, but many more of pain, always building up your hopes to let you down again. What did I love about them? We were never a club in fashion. It was never about the glory for me, but the unbridled passion. Even when times got hard, I got to see them play, sneaking under turnstiles and platform tickets away. I bunked school on Wednesday once, my brother, my partner in crime. 3 days of hitchhiking, a long haul is Carlisle. We missed 20 minutes of the match, and would I do it again? I would not change a fucking thing. Do everything the same. My favourite game was over the years, Tuesday night, Orient away. If we won, we were promoted, and we fucking won that day. But Rashford was out. The incredible support that was there, they could not break our celebrations, even with a bomb scare. Oh, the feeling was incredible. The Blues were going up. He'd even arranged the memories of the same year of losing to Leeds semi-final FA Cup. My worst game ever for me, and it still gives me pain. Fulham FA Cup semi-final. How did we lose that game? We completely outplayed them that day, but just like Blues couldn't score, their clown of a keeper, Miller, Alan Murray, and the great Bobby Moore. I never felt so gutted. Thought Wembley was well in our grasp, but a last-minute ball ping-ponged in our box and went in off somebody's hat. 63 years I've supported the Blues, loyal through thick and thin, but not once in them years have I ever thought I was ever going to give in. My dad is now a fond memory. Those days have passed and gone, but I still glance up to heaven now, and he's still singing Keep Right On. The future looks so promising now, but the history you should never erase. There's still some old codgers like me about who remember good days. Hold on a minute. I saw Trevor make his debut, score 4 goals, Bolton at home. To me, easily, he's the best player to ever put the Blues shirt on. I saw Pickering, Worthington and Greenough, Seaman, Bugatti and Page, Hennessy, Hockey and Stanley. Now I'm showing my age. Elliott and Vincent and Hatton, the Latchfords and Burns, Stan, the man. Bertie, Old, Harford and Cotton. I will pass on and die if I can. The Calderwood, Bryant and Roberts, the big man Roger Hind. And I would need a school register for the 5,000 that Barry Fry signed. I was also born in the year when Alex Govan first sang our song. The semi-final against Arsenal on the coach, our fans heard Keep Right On. It's the most fitting song for us, a war, a battle cry. And I'll wear it on my sleeve until the day I die. Keep Right On the Blues.
Love it, Town. Well done.
That's quality. Other man.
Superb, Town.
I can't fucking see you. You got that fucking thing with my name on it. And I can't see the chat.
Town's hacked the quiz. Go on, Town. Just download the app Kahoot and just type that pin number in.
I'll do it next time, mate. I'm doing it now.
Try it again.
You download it on your phone.
Oh, fucking hell. You're joking then, yeah? My phone's like a brick.
Come on then, Town. What you reckon then for Millwall?
3-0.
3-0.
Like it. Yeah. Solid.
Go on.
Newman's going to score because he's a bit jealous of Clyde, isn't they? I mean, they're always fighting, isn't they?
Yeah.
Go on, Town. Love it.
Dutch is going to score.
Yeah.
And I think Roberts is as well. So 3-0. Easy to beat PZ. Send the fucking Cockney bastards home.
Love it,
Love
Tone.
it. Love
You
it.
know what? They've got to do it because that match I'm on about when we got promotion at Leighton Orient, if we'd have lost, Millwall would have got promoted and they were at the game and we got in the wrong fucking end with them with the Millwall fans. Fuck me, did we have a battle that night, I tell you now. But that game, I have never, ever, I mean, I've seen some Blue support, but never like that. Never. There's flats all around the ground, and Blues fans were going up the flats, hiring the rooms and standing on the balconies watching down to the match. And on the way back, the motorway was closed for 4.5 hours. All the Blues fans were doing a walk on up and down. It was fucking incredible. I didn't get back to Bron till I think it was 8:30 in the morning. Pissed apart.
Brilliant.
Superb, Tone.
I think it's been our turning point now. I think it's going to stick with that type of system because then players are coming back to use that system.
Yeah.
The midfield looks much better. The back line is so much better. And I didn't even worry about Beadle on Saturday. It doesn't bother me now. He's okay, isn't he? So, and we're at home. 3-0 again, definitely.
I love it, Tone, mate.
Right, I'll let you get the quiz.
Come on, Tone. See if you can win it.
And I shall give all the Wrexham fans your love.
Cheers, mate. I'll phone you again tomorrow, Tone.
Fucking hell.
10 hours late. I found him, Rich. I said I'd phone him, right?
Did you call him?
Tell him the story, Tone. What happened?
Right, which story?
When I said I'd phone you, because
You've done it about 4 fucking times.
I did.
You know
You're
what
as bad
you
as
like?
Nick, mate. You're as bad as Nick.
You know what? You like our Coleman. I'll be there fucking Tuesday, and he comes, brings fucking wet wood.
Woody's the same, though. Woody will phone me. And I'm always busy, and I phone him like 2 days later. He goes, "Oh, you're still alive?" Terrible. Honestly, terrible. But my heart's there, though, Tone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't bother me because in the week I can never find my fucking phone. Anyway, I don't use it. So, anyway.
Message to the Blue Noses, Tone.
Look, it's turning now. I listened to the atmosphere in Bree. It sounded a hell of a lot better as well.
Yeah.
We're going to turn it now. Promotion, I'll tell you, I've got my bet on, haven't I? They're not going to fucking let me down with my bet. And all these teams now, I agree. Coventry and Middlesbrough aren't in special, you know. The best team I've seen over the weekend was Ipswich, so the good game against QPR, that's strong again. But everyone's beating everyone. If we get on a run, 9 or 10 games unbeaten, we'll be well up there, mate, well up there.
Definitely, nice.
All I'm going to do then is pray that fucking Wrexham lose every week. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you later, boys.
Cheers for ringing in, mate.
Cheers,
Tone.
Do it, Tone.
All right, ta-ra.
Tone.
Jay, I feel like we're gonna have to refresh the Kahoot because people can't join.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what Woody was just about to say as well.
Okay, right. I'll have to join again then.
If you hit 11 people join, I don't think when people leave, I don't think it allows you then to add more people in. So
what it is, if you come off your screen, so if you go on like a different app, that's game over. You can't come back in.
It'll be a different code though for everyone, so you'll have to get your codes in quick, guys.
He's got the music on as well.
And I'm putting it out there because Jay's a fucker for it. I'm not corrupt. The quiz last week was fine.
This quiz is called the Corrupt Josh quiz.
Mate. So corrupt, mate.
I'm trying to put some actual honesty into the quiz. And Jay's just like, yeah, it's fucking corrupt every time.
Already know what question one is. What nationality is Christoph Gary? The answer's African.
Yeah.
Northern American. Pick the continent, not a country.
We've got a full house. Woody, you going to read the questions out, or Josh?
No, Josh can. Josh can.
My fucking quiz.
Okay, so he's called Corrupt Josh.
Question 1. What was Birmingham City's original name when founded in 1875? Was it A, Birmingham Albion, B, Small Heath Alliance, C, Birmingham St George's, or D, Heath Rangers? I hope it's quite an easy
I
one.
love it.
I'm liking this already. I haven't done one of these before.
So class, mate. Small Leaf Alliance.
Small Leaf Alliance, of course.
I thought it was Heath Rangers.
I thought it was Solihull Borough.
Heath Rangers.
Oh, Woody.
Woods
It's fixed.
He loved it, didn't he? Pick that out, you know. Come on.
Question 2. In what year did the club officially change its name to Birmingham City? Is it A, 1943, B, 1948, C, 1952, or D, 1939?
I've just got visions of you with your windows down, Rich, on a like, hot summer's day, playing this with black shades
on.
on.
No, well,
yeah,
absolutely,
car,
mate, yeah, in the car. I'm out the window, driving.
Kahoot soundtrack.
Class, mate.
It was A, 1943.
During the war.
Woody's had a stinker.
Pick that out, you neck, Woody.
We'll see. We'll see. Plenty of time left. Marathon, not a sprint.
Question 3. Which major domestic trophy did Birmingham City win in 1963? FA Cup, League Cup, Charity Shield, or Division 1 Championship?
I could see Neil and Ben them like.
It even said on my last question. It said I was too hasty.
Too hasty.
Too swift.
Too swift, yeah.
I just want to say, as you answer the questions quicker, you get more points as well.
Oh yeah.
It was B, League Cup.
Oh. Question 4.
Next one's in the 1956 Intercities Fairs Cup, which European giants did Birmingham City famously beat 3-0 at home? Was it Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, or Benfica? I see Woody answering, and Woody's like, "Yeah."
I've got it wrong.
That one.
I've got it wrong.
No, you haven't. We've had this before.
I have.
This question.
100%. I'll change my answer. I would.
It's A, Barcelona.
Oh, maybe not. Who's this, Ollie? Ollie. Oi.
Ollie's coming for you.
Ollie.
Question 5. Which Birmingham City player scored the club's last Premier League goal in the 2001-2 season? Was it Jeff Horsfield, Stern John, Clinton Morrison, or Mikael Forsell?
That's a guess.
Competitive as Woody.
Flipping guess that is.
Woody's fuming.
It is C, Clinton Morrison.
One of them got him right.
Go on.
Blue Tube.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Now.
Ball knowledge. Question 6. What is the official capacity of St Andrew's Stadium? 29,349, 29,409, 29,193, or 29,753?
Someone's got the figures wrong.
So corrupt, this quiz.
Oh, it's corrupt! It was 29,409.
Do you remember we had that?
If this is corrupt, it's because of Google.
We had a question. We had a question, Neil and Ben, and it was: Who was the former striker that scored so and so? Like, and the answer was 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒂𝒏, weren't it? Reece.
𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒂𝒏, yeah, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒂𝒏. Was it Nicholas Bennett or 𝒂𝒄𝒂𝒏? Well, yeah, 𝒂𝒄𝒂𝒏.
Oh!
Remember that voice note I left you?
Woody's back at the top.
He's top of the league, mate.
Jude Bellingham made his senior Birmingham debut at what age? 16 years, 112 days, 16 years, 38 days, 16 years, 287 days, 16 years, 14 days. I make them interested. Not many people are going to know the full answer. Pure guessing.
I've had this question before, though.
I watched.
Well, I don't know what you've done.
The Rise of Birmingham.
Comments. This is harder than University Challenge. Isn't that right, mate? Absolutely is.
16 years and 38 days.
Pick this out, you net.
Would they? you don't look at the league table to at least question 10, do you? So
blue tube on the rise.
It's a marathon.
Sitting there secretly. Who was Birmingham City's top goal scorer of the 2022-23 Championship season? King Djukovic, Troy Deeney, Tahith Chong, or Scott Hogan?
Done in a flash.
Josh is definitely the quiz master.
Why?
All quizzes have been really good.
I can love it, mate.
That's a laugh when I saw your face when he come. Quiz name, Corrupt Josh.
Fuck a man. It is Scott Hogan.
Scotty Hogan is a blue-eyed fella.
Woody's on fire.
Question 9. In the 2010-11 League Cup run, who scored Birmingham's opening goal in the semi-final first leg against West Ham? Liam Ridgewell, Nicola Zigic, Craig Gardner, or Lee Bowyer?
Gone too soon, you would have. Gone too soon, ain't you there, son?
What a twat.
Woody, by any chance have you gone second leg, mate?
Yeah.
I like that question there, mate. You have to think about that.
Flipping idiot. What do you say, Fox?
Very silly, mate.
It was A, Liam Ridgewell.
Yeah. None of you got it. How's your chance? He scored from a corner, didn't he? And then Foster made that howler.
Yeah.
Which Birmingham City manager led the club to the 1963 League Cup victory? Freddie Goodwin, Stan Cullis, Gil Merrick, or Ron Saunders?
Oh, good question. Flip a coin. Make sure it's four-sided.
I thought that.
Come on, Blue Tube, I'm rooting for you. Come on, Blue Tube.
Be the Woodster, man.
I've put Ron Saunders, but I think he's 80s, isn't he? I think I'm way off here.
It is Gil Merrick.
2 of you got it right. Well done.
Here's one for you, Jay. Jay, the question Jay's waiting for that everyone it always seems to be the question you ask is the next one. If he's put them in right. This is where the corruptness comes in. What country did Birmingham City's 1990s cult hero Jose Dominicas represent internationally? Brazil, Uruguay, Portugal, or Spain?
I thought he was Scottish.
To be fair, mate, when I was doing the questions, none of those were what I thought the answer was.
Could we have his surname pronounced correctly as well, please, mate?
Jose
Dominicas.
Dominguez.
Dominguez. I don't know.
Corrupt,
He's
mate.
Portuguese.
Corrupt.
Portugal.
It's tense.
Oh, he's tense.
Getting close. Question 12. During the 2006 promotion campaign under Steve Bruce, who was the club's top goal scorer? Cameron Jerome, Mikael Forsell, DJ Campbell, or Gary McShuffrey? I've got to think of some good questions that are going to be hard.
That's a good question.
You start it off easy with like Small Heath Alliance, and people are like, "Oh, it's gonna be easy," and then it's like, "Bam! What cup did we win in 1963?" And they were like, "Fuck knows." It was Gary McShuffrey.
2 got it right.
Was it the
Was that you, Woody? Was it?
No, not me.
Was it the last quiz, Josh, or was it the quiz before where because like there's these vicious rumours about this quiz being corrupt, and there was a question where it ended like within 5 seconds because I pressed next and it like stopped the quiz off, and only one person answered it, and the other 10 didn't have time to answer.
Last time. I was like, what the fuck happened there? I literally blinked and it was gone.
Oh, Ollie H is on fire.
Ollie's on the
I'll be honest, I just want to shut the shop now. Just shut it.
Championship round.
Question 13. Who did Birmingham City sign from Almeria in 2017? Alan Halilovic,
that's good.
Alvaro Jimenez, Frank Quadru, or Andre Prieto?
Shut the shop after this question.
Shut the shop.
I think there's some corruptness going on here. I think Josh is speaking to Woody.
I think he is, yeah.
Alvaro Jimenez.
No idea on that.
I think he's WhatsApping him.
Oh,
well, my camera's on my phone, so it's tough. Question 14. Which Birmingham City player was famously banned for 9 months in 2009 after failing a drug test?
Yeah.
Lee Bowyer, Damian Johnson, Gary O'Connor, or Martin Taylor?
He did a celebration like that, didn't he? I remember him doing a lot of that when he scored.
Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not.
Especially against Wolves. Remember him doing that?
Give people a clue and say he was Scottish.
Or Scottish. Go straight, laddie, and take a wee right.
He was the 2009 Lyndon Dykes, Gary O'Connor.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it right as well.
Well
done, Ollie.
I think he's with this.
Question 15. What was the final score of Birmingham City's record home victory versus Liverpool in the Division 2 in 1954? 6-2, 7-2, 8-1, or 9-1?
Good luck to you, Ollie. If you get it.
Oh.
Five, got it right.
9-1.
I ain't got it right. Did Ollie get it right?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Results are in.
Blue team in third. That's impressive, lads.
It's a podium.
Woody's in second. Ollie wins.
Get in.
He got it.
Woody. Woody.
I love that, mate. That's absolutely. How did you lose that, mate? What are you
I don't know.
Ollie's done it.
Mate, fair play to Ollie.
Congratulations, Ollie.
Fuming. You had it there, man. You had it there.
Aguero of Cahoot.
Flipping 1954. I mean, come on, lads.
That's a 96-minute goal, that is, mate.
It is.
Yeah, he's
No
done
coming
me.
back from it.
Done me right then.
He's Lyndon Dykes, yeah.
Woody was so cocky then, he thought he had that. He thought he was done. Over the line.
I said to you, shut the shop. I want confidence.
Brilliant. You thought you got that.
Quality.
Well done, Ollie.
Lads, it's been a really good stream, hasn't it?
Been great, mate.
Been brilliant.
I'm just getting the joys. My stream's really behind my TV of just seeing Woody come second again.
Again, Chad.
And everyone's celebrating.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I can't work that out though because I've never seen so many points for a question like that at the end. It's usually like a couple of hundred or a 1,000. And
but
it was
Ollie
15.
Well, he must have just literally just thought, right, it's multiple choice. Let's just quickly bang one out, and then you get the maximum points. That's what I would have done. You might as well have a go, mightn't you?
Yeah.
Just literally before you see bang, bay, whatever it is, just have a go, and he won.
I'm so sorry, Woody.
I know.
And it's a corrupt quiz as well. He lost a corrupt quiz.
How am I going to sleep tonight for that?
I feel like, Jay, next week, though, we should do a corrupt quiz. I reckon we should do a proper corrupt quiz where I'll just pick a random answer and we'll let you pick the answers. And everyone's got to guess what they think you'd pick.
Superb.
Mate. That was so funny, mate. Love that.
Yeah,
I'm hoping you all enjoyed the stream, though.
That was really good.
And everybody that's been watching, commenting, calling in. We've had some new callers again. And don't forget to subscribe as well, because it's free and it helps the channel out massively. I can't do this without you. And if you could kindly subscribe to the 𝒃𝒍𝒖𝒆 podcast, Josh and Kieran's channel, and obviously BlueTube as well with Neil and Ben, another great blues channel. We're all in it together, and we just do this just for you. It's a bit of fun, and we love it, don't we, lads?
Absolutely.
Definitely do.
So we'll end it with messages to the Blue Noses. Rich, can be anything, mate.
Just keep doing what we're doing. Turn up in numbers to the games. Keep watching these podcasts, commenting, because it all helps. And I think we just got to stick behind Davis. I think we've got to give him time, and I think he'll come good. So we just got to keep the faith and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, and we'll definitely make top 6 minimum.
Love it, mate. Josh.
I'll go a weird thing, but my message to Blues fan is buy your tickets for our charity match.
Yeah.
Because we've now got Ben, who has just been announced as playing, and obviously Jay as well playing. So we've got people lined up that are going to be coming out soon. No, we can only deal with one of you.
We're over the age limit, mate. We are. We're over the age limit. I think,
just in case, case you're unaware of it, Josh. Just explain to them what it is again, just in case they haven't.
31st of May 2026, Born to be Blues are hosting a charity match at Redditch United to raise funds for the Adam Stansfield Foundation and Help Harry Help Others, which are 2 remarkably great charities that raise money for different cancers and helping people basically get better treatment with those and having rehabs and stuff. So we want to put a charity match on, which we're going to have a few content creators, ex-pros, some local celebrities playing in the match. And it's going to be a fun family day. A lot of stalls going to be there. So, again, if you want a stall or you want a sponsor or something like that, contact Jay or contact one of us. And we can definitely sort something out. But it's just going to be a big family day just to raise as much money as we can for 2 charities and have a good game of football in the middle of it. So, tickets obviously on sale at the link in Fitzborough's bio, or pop over to the Born to be Blues channels on everything. The link's also in their description, so you can get your tickets there. And obviously, we hope to see you all down there for a good day.
Have you spoke to the officials as well about putting beer in me water bottles at half time?
I've told you already, mate. I've got your Stella sorted. Don't you worry about that. I haven't got you a water bottle. I've got you a water keg.
Have you?
Filled with Stella.
You watched me fly up that wing, mate.
Your own personal tap on the side of the pitch.
Alex Cochrane's got nothing on me for 4 minutes.
But no, we've got some great people involved with it. As I said, we've got obviously you, Jay. We've got Ben from BlueTube.
Yeah.
There's Jamie from Lawless Laws involved. We've got bare knuckle fighter Connor Tierney. He's been announced. He's going to be playing as well. And then I've got a few lined up for this week. So obviously keep your eyes open for those. They'll be coming out over the next couple of days. And obviously the more eyes we can get seen on it and the more eyes that can come and help will be better. So
superb.
As always, get involved with that. And the message for the Blues fans from Blues point of view is keep right on, fuck them all, up the fucking Blues, shit on the Villa.
Good lads.
Well said, mate.
Ben, Neil.
Mine is just simple, just back Chris Davis. I think it was a huge statement against Portsmouth, and he is the man for the job. It's going to be a lot of teething. Like you said earlier, Rich, it's the first time in the Championship, but keep the faith and keep right on. Simple.
Neil?
Well said, mate.
Serious message to the Blues fans. If you ever see us down at the Blues and you want to buy us a pint and a pie, feel free.
I love that. That is great.
Yes. Love it.
Or a hot dog for Jay if you want to buy Jay a hot dog.
Oh, my.
Or 3.
Them,
3 hot dogs, yeah.
Them Wagner dogs, mate. I had 3 foot in one sitting.
We'll get you a hot dog fan on the side of the pitch with you, Stella. Stella and a hot dog.
Cost me 35 quid for 3 of them.
Jesus Christ.
That's what you need, Jay.
BlueTube and BlueTube, that does.
Jay, we'll get you your own little table for the side of the pitch, and we'll just have a Stella keg, and a load of hot dogs. You'll be fucking sound, mate.
Mate, you will be.
Woody, what's your message, son?
Yeah, just great podcast tonight, lads, and it's great to hear a few new callers as well. So keep that up, all you the new guys. And on Tuesday, obviously, a lot of us here are all going. So if you see one of us, you see us all together, say hi, and let's create some good memories together.
Nice, well said.
Up to the Blues and for 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒉.
I love it.
And the best thing to remember, guys, and I've just seen a comment, and I'm going to read it because it's the best comment. Floods in B6 on November 20th. So keep your eyes out, because November 20th, when we get them new stadium designs, fucking next level.
Oh, it's going to be class, isn't it?
Well said, Paul.
Yeah. Well done, Paul. That's a great comment.
I'll be sure to do a video as well, mate, on that.
Well said, Paul.
But yeah, my message is, if you're pouring a pint, make sure your glass is tilted, because of the couple of times.
You got a wet floor?
It was just froth.
Yeah.
I was pouring them, and mate, it was like that, and just froth. So make sure your glass is tilted. This is schoolboy error stuff. Keep right on. Up the Blues. Up the Tommy Wagner. Up the project. Shit on the Villa. Fuck them all. Come on, you Blue boys. And lads, I love you all out. It's been absolutely brilliant again, as always. And that,
anytime, Joe.
And that 98th minute goal, knocking Woody off his quiz pedestal.
That is going to send me to bed very.
You know what?
We're all going to sleep like Chris Davis did last night.
You know, I've only Googled it, and just to make sure.
I'll be getting a text off Woody later saying the questions are wrong.
See you later, guys.
See you in a bit, Jads.
Later.
Who's that? Me? Oh, yeah, you. Sorry. Hello. Wherever we go, we go.
Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here.